gloss at the moment. This looks very yellow on my skin tone, I think, but we're gonna vibe with it. So to blend it in, I'm going to use this beauty blender I got with the advent calendar. Right, I'm not gonna wet it or anything, I'm just gonna hope for the best. I apologise for the sound of traffic. Our house is right on a main road, and it is very difficult to find a time that there's absolutely no cars unless I'm going to record in the middle of the night. But some people may find the sound soothing, but we just vibe with it. Okay, so that seems to have blended that concealer in quite seamlessly. I'm going to start with this tiny powder puff. There's a little slot you can put your finger in. It's absolutely tiny. And this mini Revolution translucent baking powder. And I'm just going to pop some on the back of me. Never mind, I need to peel the sticker off first before anything will come out. Okay, we're in. So I'm just going to pop a bit on my hand, or maybe a lot rather, but kind of smooth it out. The back of my hand is so matte. Now, I'm not a fan of this little puff thing. It's just a bit too small and pointy in my eye, but I don't know if I like this or not. I think it's too pale under my eyes now, but it's okay, we can fix it. Yeah, it's just not giving what it's needing to give. Okay, anyway, we'll move on away from that. Pop this to the side here so I know I'm done with it. There is a contour quad, so I guess that will be they are all creams. I don't know if I'm up to the challenge or not, guys. Okay, I'm gonna grab this little beauty blender and give it a try bit. Okay, I can already see this going sideways, so I'm going to stop whilst I'm ahead. There really isn't much you can do with these small, limited amount of products that they've given you. But I'm going to take this blush for a spin. Let's grab a blush brush. Well, wish me luck. This is a very bright colour. Okay. Just to kind of bring back some of that colour from that pale powder. Now I look like I've got frostbite. There is also this Peach Pop Shimmer blush. Well, I think it's a blush. I'm gonna try some of that too. Okay. Let's just tap the excess off. Okay, it's not too bad. You know, immersion highlighter in Golden Lights, which I believe I actually have used multiple times before. It's very pretty. Let's do a swatch. It's quite powdery, I have to say. You can barely see it. It's like the exact same skin tone as mine. It's very subtle, if you can see it at all. I don't even know. I'm going to say you probably can't see that at all because I can't. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of lip liners and eyeliners, but I think I'm going to move on to this little eyeshadow quad. Now they gave us an eyeshadow brush as well. It's quite a nice little blending brush. So there's really 4 colours here. We've got a golden shimmer, a very golden shimmer, a light brown. This gold is showing up as like white on camera, but if I tilt it you can see it's more gold. And then a dark brown there. So I'm just going to go ahead. These are very powdery right off the bat. So I'm just going to do the creases of my eyes. I've never used a Revolution brush before, so this is a first for me. Now this brush in particular is very pointy. I don't know if I'm a fan. Okay, there's barely any pigment there. So I'm going to go in with the darker brown just lightly in the outer corner and I'm going to grab one of my own blending brushes. This is the Body Shop eyeshadow blender. It's one of my favourite brushes. I don't actually know if they still do them because I got this years ago. Now I am just going for like a light kind of makeup look, nothing major, nothing over the top, just something light, just to make my eyes pop. I'm just building up the eyeshadow as we go. Now I have to say, the pigment is starting to show up, but it's very, very, very subtle. Compared to their other palettes, it's not my favourite, I have to say. It's not really screaming Christmas to me. Maybe the gold's a bit, but so I'm going to go in with this kind of lighter gold shade just on my finger. Oh, that shows up really nicely, doesn't it? Yeah. And I'm just gonna pat it on my lids, really. Pat. Oh, that's quite nice. Again, the camera just doesn't pick it up like you can see it in the mirror. It's so difficult for me to do eyeshadow on my left eye because my right eye is like so blind that myself is blurry in the mirror, which I've just done here. And I'm going to add a tiny touch of that yellow gold just to really make it pop. I'm just blending it all together. It's very subtle, but it's giving what it needs to give anyway. Just going to make sure that it's blended seamlessly. Beautiful. See, I don't want to go too over the top because I am going out shopping and stuff, but it's nice enough that it looks like putting in a bit of effort, you know the deal. Right, so that was that eyeshadow quad. see it's just a natural sheen. So I feel like this may work better for my skin tone. I'm just going to pop some on my nose. My Cupid's bow. Put some in my inner corners as well. Under my eyebrows. And now I'm just going to check that they didn't provide us with any brow product. That's a lip oil. It's a blush stick. I don't think I'm going to add any more blush at this point, but it's quite a nice shade. It's this brownie shade. It's a very nice orange tinted blush. There is also this individual shimmer shadow, but again I don't think I'm going to add that. So we do have a brow gel here. It's just called Revolution Brow Gel. So I'm going to add a bit of that into my brows. I say to set them in place, but they don't really do much more than what they do as you see them now. Okay. There's also a shimmer shadow stick, but again, not going to be using that. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll try a bit of it. Let's pop some on my hand. It's very liquidy, but we'll try it on her. You know what? That's really made the eyes pop, actually. Now I feel like we're missing like some eyeliner and a mascara maybe. And a lip product just to pull it together. So we've got a shimmer lip gloss. We've got a lip oil as well. A lipstick in the shade. It's very mini. Unsure what shade, but I'll show you it. I am not really a lipstick kind of gal, but it's like a pinky nude. I just like a gloss. It just feels more natural on my lips, I think. So I see we've got this. This is a lip pencil, brow pencil, brown eyeliner pencil. Now I've never done brown eyeliner before, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to try this as a brow pencil though. Probably should have done this before the gel went in, but you know, we vibe. My brows are quite annoying in the fact that the front parts of them is really filled and the ends are like, see you. You know what, that's not too bad. I am going to try this in my waterline. I've never really done a brown. It's very pointy though. I'm getting scared of it a lot. I'm not really sure that's done much at all, but you know, it's still nice. Oh yeah, we also have a big lipstick too, which I think is a very similar shade to the mini. I am just so heartbroken that the advent calendar footage combusted. Now what do we have here? Black eyeliner pen. Am I feeling brave? That is the question. I don't think I am, to be quite honest. Here's a lip liner. That's something I never really do either because because I don't wear lipstick. But on this occasion, for this video, I'm going to try the lipstick. So I'm going to line my lips. This lip liner is a very similar shade to my lips. It's not even showing up that well. Maybe I'm not pressing hard enough. Oh no, I can see it now. Oops. That was a bit smudged, but we'll just move on swiftly. Right, let's try this. I swear it's actually the same shade it has to. It is almost identical. Well, I don't know, on camera it looks a bit different, but in person it's very hard to tell. Anyway, I'm going to use the mini one. Wow, that's very light out today. I don't think I'm a fan, I have to say. I'm gonna try the other one just on top because it's a bit darker, it might blend it in better. No, it's actually the same colour, right? See, I would have thought a Christmas advent calendar would have a red lip in it maybe, but I could be completely wrong on that front. Anyway, I probably won't be wearing this lipstick out. Me and lipstick just don't vibe. I will, however, pop a bit of gloss over the top to see if that can save it. This is the gloss in the shade Shine Pink. You know what? That's not half bad at all. Now that I've got gloss on it, I actually feel like I might suit it. I used to be very, very, very into makeup, like 8-9 years ago maybe. Would that add up? Yeah, something like that. But I slowly fell out of touch with it and just never really looked back. But this look is vibing. I feel like I'm going to add more of this glow stick highlighter. And then I think we'll do some of the mascara. Now I'm just going to use my pinky to blend that in. It's not the most obvious, but it's subtle enough that I like this white highlighters because it gives you like a Christmas icy snow kind of vibe. I'm going to add a tiny bit more into my inner corner just to really make my eyes pop. Okay, so this is the mascara. Bit of plastic stuck to my microphone. It doesn't say what shade it is. It could be any shade for all I know. just look like false lashes. Again, not on camera, it doesn't, but in real life it just looks like a natural set of lashes. Like those wispy kind. So I will take that. I'm going to curl this side again. Trying to think if there's anything else from this advent calendar that I could try. And then I'm going to do the lower lashes too. Just to really bring the look together. That's not too bad at all, I have to say. Now, I'm just gonna have one last look at the product. See if there's anything I've missed. So there's this tiny lip balm kind of thing. It's probably meant to kind of represent like an EOS lip balm from like 2016. It's tiny though, like very tiny. About the size of a £2 coin, maybe I would say. I am, before we finish, going to I'm going to swatch this blush that I picked out earlier. Now where, that is the question. It's actually very, very subtle. I'm so bad at swatches. I would definitely use that. And the only products that I haven't used in this video have been this little shimmer shadow, which I'll definitely be using at Christmas. It's a lovely gold shade. I didn't use our little EOS lip balm. This clear lip oil I didn't use either, but again, definitely will be using that. I didn't use the black eyeliner only because I was terrified to ruin this whole look, because I'm quite happy with it. But again, I need to get back onto practicing eyeliner. And what else didn't I use? I think I used everything else. Oh yeah, there was also a small mirror that came with it. I used that now. And the contour quad was well, I did try it, but I decided to not go ahead with it. And the rest of the products you saw me try. And again, it's brought together a beautiful seamless look. But before we end the video, we cannot forget setting spray. So this one is an e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Now, I never know whether to keep my eyes open or close them, but I suppose if I kept them open I'd probably be blind, so let's just shut them lightly. I don't actually think it's the dewiest setting spray I've ever used, but it feels refreshing on the skin, so I'll take the win. So that brings us to the end of testing Revolution 2025 Advent Calendar makeup. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you can get your hands on this Advent calendar, definitely is worth it. Next year, let me know if you'd like me to review a different Advent calendar, and you'll actually see the unboxing next year.